The station working for you. This is ABC 27 News in high definition.
At this hour, breaking news. Police say an intense standoff with a robbery suspect just ended in Dauphin County. Our crew has been on the scene for hours. It is our top story tonight. Good evening, everyone. I'm Flora Pastorero.
I'm Valerie Pritchett. We're following the breaking news that started in Cumberland County and then went into Dauphin County.
And that's where a police standoff just ended. Now, police say several people were randomly taken hostage in a home on Devonshire Road near the intersection of Jonestown Road, right behind Gander Mountain.
Police say the hostages were released and the suspect is in custody.
We begin live team coverage now with Dave Marcheski, who's at the scene. Dave.
Flora Val, that was quite an intense, chaotic ending that we just had here. About 30 minutes ago, police say Joseph Aldinger came outside to surrender, acting like he was going to surrender with his hands up, but then he flashed a gun, jumped in a nearby pickup truck, and sped off. He got out, sprinted to a nearby Salvation Army, and inside the store, that's when officers caught up with him. Just check out this video. SWAT team members carried Aldinger outside that Salvation Army. Now, if you look closely, you can see he was barefoot and shirtless. Officers say less than lethal force was used to subdue him. He was thrown in the back of a Lower Paxton Township squad car and was taken away. Again, this all began early this morning in Cumberland County with a kidnapping of sorts. This spilled into Dauphin County with a bank robbery at Liberty Square off of Jonestown Road just before noon. Authorities say Aldinger hijacked a car here at Garner Mountain, drove to some homes behind the shopping center. There, police say Aldinger held 4 people hostage. Unknown to him, 4 innocent people. Dauphin County CERT team and multiple local agencies responded. Negotiators made contact with Aldinger. He let 2 hostages free around 1 o'clock. He kept the other 2 inside for quite some time. But by 3 o'clock, the other 2 were set free. And again, he was ready to surrender to police before fleeing. Dauphin County District Attorney Ed Marsco says all day led up to this chaotic ending.
He literally was out of control. Everybody in the area was in danger. So it was a quick police response by Lower Paxton Police, other agencies that cornered him in that house right away. The CERT team then getting here and eventually being patient and then getting him in custody.
Now, people were on edge all day long. We're sitting next to 2 pizza places, of course, the shopping center here. People were wondering what was going on. And after police apprehended Aldinger, people started cheering, chanting for the SWAT team members for getting this guy off the streets. It was definitely some intense moments all day long. And as we said before, this all began in Cumberland County, and that's where we head to Amanda St. Hilaire with that side of the story. Amanda.
Well, Dave, police say this happened here in Upper Allen Township. The call came in just after 7 this morning, and police say Joseph Aldinger, that man you were just referencing, police are telling us that he held a man at gunpoint inside of his house. Now, several other law enforcement officials are telling us that the victim in this case is a Camp Hill prison guard. Upper Allen Township police say they can't confirm or deny that point, but they do tell us that they believe that the profession of the victim had nothing to do with this situation. And with that, I want to take you over to Lieutenant Michael McLaughlin with Upper Allen Township Police. Lieutenant McLaughlin, how did all of this unfold this morning?
At approximately 7:20 this morning, we received a call regarding a vehicle in Geneva Green complex in Upper Allen Township. Officers responded. We determined that the car was stolen out of Lancaster County. At the same time, we received information that a kidnapping had occurred where an individual was taking his trash out at approximately 5:30, was confronted by another individual armed with a handgun, forced back into his residence, and ultimately forced to drive from Upper Allen to Harrisburg City.
Now, from what you were telling me before, it sounds like there were other people in the house as well.
There were several adults and several small children in the house during this occurrence.
Now, a situation like this doesn't happen a lot in this community. So what do you want people sitting at home to take away from this?
The individual, our victim, was simply taking his trash out and was accosted. Crime can happen to anyone at any place. Be aware of your surroundings and take the necessary precautions.
Thank you, Lieutenant McLaughlin. And of course, we'll be staying on top of this story here for you in the coming days. But for now, Flora, Val, back to you.
All right, thank you, Amanda St. Hilaire, live there in Cumberland County. Now, police say the suspect in this case has a long criminal history that goes back more than 10 years.
He served time for robbery and was recently arrested for DUI. Dan Kerrigan continues our team coverage. Dan.
Ladies, good evening. The man allegedly at the center of all this, we did some research and found out this is far from his first brush with the law. Now take a look. Officials confirmed the man involved, the suspected robber, hostage taker, and standoff suspect is this guy, 29-year-old Joseph Aldinger. Court papers last indicate he lived here in Mount Wolf. Aldinger actually made one of our newscasts back in 2003. Back then, he faced a long list of charges, including attempted homicide, following a shooting in East Pennsboro Township. Additionally, again, according to court papers, Aldinger pleaded guilty to robbery in 2004 and was sentenced to 5 to 10 years. He apparently was out of prison in June because, again, court papers say he was arrested for DUI. With things wrapping up here in the scene with the suspect in custody, we're learning more about him. We'll have more at 6. Working for you in Lower Paxton Township, Dan Kerrigan, ABC 27 News. Back to you.
Thank you, Dan.